Okay, so in this video, we're going to be looking at ways to improve reading, ways to help a child improve their reading. First, let's talk about the two ways that people learn how to read, the two systems that people use in their reading. So first is phonics, recognizing that letter combinations are read with a certain sound, or that single letters are read with a certain sound, and then using that knowledge to blend the sounds together and read. And the other way is just memorization. You remember that this word is read like that, and you just remember it and read it. So the reason that we're focusing mostly on phonics is because children, especially learners of English, where English is not their first language, find it very difficult to just remember lots and lots and lots of words and try to read. Not to mention that the pronunciation will often be off, will not be really the correct pronunciation. If you're just remembering how someone else read a word, maybe even not a native speaker of English. So by teaching them phonics and the system of blending sounds together to read, we're helping them get a start. We're helping them be able to start seeing words and knowing how to read them, how to pronounce them. But as the students get more and more capable with reading and they have more and more experience with reading, they're going to slowly move over to more memorization of words. They just know that that's how that word is read and that's how that word is read, and then that will help them read more quickly and more fluently. So phonics is sort of a way of getting them to be able to even have the experience of reading that will then help them read more fluently using more and more memorization. And then even when they're becoming very confident readers, as soon as they see a word that they don't know, and they'll switch back to their phonics and they'll sound it out to be able to read it. So what I want to talk about now is we've focused a lot on the blending, but I want to talk kind of about a way that to transition to help the students not just get too focused on having to blend every single word. First, let's just go back and go over the blending system that I've taught and have used in the other videos. Okay, so we would blend like this. We would cover the word, revealing only one letter, and we would say the sound. S. We would reveal another letter and say that sound. M, sm. And then another letter. E, sme. O, smell. So that's how the simplest, easiest way to get kids to read with blending is add one sound at a time and then blend those and blend those. Now when kids are becoming more confident and they'll start just reading words, when they see a word they know, they'll just read it without blending it. That is fine, that is okay, great, let them do that. I want to mention how really the way to do it is to let the child, once they're more confident, let the child lead the reading. Let them read in whatever way that they feels comfortable to them, as long as they're reading correctly. For example, some students would look at this word and they would, in their head, they would blend the sounds like this. Sm, es, smell. They would just do it in their head, and then they would just wait a second, and then boop, they would come out with the word smell. Great. You don't have to go back and have them do it sound by sound. Now if they read it incorrectly, then say, oh, that's not right, let's go do it sound by sound. And then you would go back and go over it sound by sound to show them. We'll go back to basics and go over sound by sound to read it correctly. Another way that kids might read it would be smell. They might just say that really quickly. That's fine as well. Any way that they're reading it that is correct, that they end up with the correct word, is good. But once again, if they read it wrong, or if they guess and they say smart or smoke or something like that, they read it wrong, say, oh, now hold on, let's go back. And okay, smell. Even a word like this, when they're becoming more confident, they might just try to guess, or they might just use a different method of phonics, like scrap. That's fine. Let them do that. If they see this word and they go help, oh great, just let them read it, okay? So, for example, this is a sentence that is out of one of the books, stage 3. And let's look at a way that a student might read this. So, for example, if they say like, oh, no, remember, th, oh, okay. This, okay, and what's this word? They might remember it because this word appears a lot in the book. They might just say skunk, okay, good, move on. And then they would say skunk, oh no, this one is not skunk. Let's go ahead and blend it. Stink, stinks. Oh, okay. Now, the letters or the words that I wrote in red here, we're not going to try to do any sort of phonics. We just have to insist that they remember that this word says I and this word says the. Maybe they'll see this word and they'll go, what? Will, get, rid, for. No, not for. Go back. What is it again? Of, the. Smell. Okay, good. So you just let the student lead the reading as long as they're reading correctly, and then as soon as they read a word incorrectly, go back and use the easiest, simplest blend, say one sound, and then add another sound, blend the two, add another sound, blend the sounds, add another sound, blend them, to go back and get them back to basics. No? Okay, let's read this word again. Unless that the word is one of these words, a word that you really can't read with phonics, then just tell them, oh, no, this word is the. Okay, and they'll remember it, the. And then go on reading from there. Okay, well, I hope this was helpful. And if you liked this video, please go ahead and click the like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments box below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. All right, so until next time, see you.